This is John Paul Rye. Some people call him me. Coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and gonna talk about this little rumor, speculation going around that the Falcon will be destroyed in Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. And first of all, I want to say I can't really take anything seriously that happens in that movie. I'm no longer emotionally attached in this franchise as far as the new stuff. There's always going to be emotion behind in the past, but for the new stuff, I can't take it seriously. I mean, whatever happens, it doesn't really matter, because let's say hypothetically the Millennium Falcon blows up. I wouldn't be there sitting like, oh my god, that's it. That's the end of the Millennium Falcon. I'd be like, well, that's what Disney did. That's their version of it. You know, it's not actually what happened. So I'm not like upset. I'm curious to see if they'll do that. So there's a guy you guys probably know named Drunk 3PO, and he has a theory that they're not going to destroy the Falcon because it's in Galaxy's Edge. Now, theoretically, this is a pretty good theory. Like, oh yeah, you know, that makes sense. Well, it's in Galaxy's Edge, so that would mean they'd want it to be continuing in the movies for when it comes out on DVD, maybe for a re-release, and, you know, have that coincide and match up so people could see it in the movies and go to the theme park. But that's assuming Disney had things planned out, and that's assuming that Disney, or Lucasfilms, whatever, at this point, is smart. And they're not. They didn't have any of it planned out. So what happened was, they had the blueprints for Galaxy's Edge before they wrote The Rise of Skywalker. And then what they did was probably decided, well, let's, you know, destroy the Falcon, kill the past. What the hell? Have Lando die, Chewie die, who cares? You know, and someone's like, wait, it's in Galaxy's Edge. They're like, shut up, who cares? Galaxy's Edge? Don't worry, people don't go to Galaxy's Edge. What's the difference what's in the movies? It's Star Wars. Because obviously, that's what they were thinking. So, they didn't plan ahead, and they're not so smart. So that's why having the Falcon in Galaxy's Edge doesn't mean too much. If they were a smart company, and they were very successful across the fan base, then I'd be like, yeah, they're doing this thing right. I think, yeah, having it in Galaxy's Edge is a hint that they're not going to destroy the Falcon, but since they are stupid, blindsided, and run by social justice warriors, they probably made that mistake of just not having the continuity there either. Let's take a look at a little article. Star Wars 9 leaks devastating Rise of Skywalker loss revealed by soundtrack titles. I just went through this. It's not devastating because it's not actually Star Wars. If it was actually Star Wars written by George Lucas, we were invested. I was really looking forward to Rise of Skywalker because I had this great story built up. I'd be like, oh damn, that might suck. But if Disney does it, I'm just like, oh, okay, fine. Haha, that was stupid. Fans are eager for the final film in the Skywalker saga to arrive. However, they are equally unhappy at the thought of finally saying goodbye to the characters who have become part of their lives over the past 42 years. Some partings will be even more upsetting since there are expected to be some major shock deaths and endings in Episode 9. A leak about the soundtrack reveals one particularly worrying track title, which is The Falcon's Last Ride. It could just be its last ride, you know, transporting someone somewhere, its last ride through an asteroid field, and making it out safe or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean last as far as the ship's last ride. It's going to be destroyed. Maybe it gets put in some kind of storage, something like that. Maybe gets put in a museum. Just saying. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the destruction of it. Fans know Billy Dee Williams is back as Lando Calrissian, the Falcon's original owner. Will he historically sacrifice himself in some climatic final scene? Well, you know, if Lando did sacrifice himself and went out a hero and actually killed whatever big bad boss they're putting in the movie next, alright, you know, at least he'd go out as a hero, and I wouldn't mind if it worked well in the story. He's probably, oh, I don't know, in his late 70s in the story, mid 70s, something like that. So, yeah, you know, he's had his time, and if he wanted a hero, that'd be fine. But if Lando just, you know, kind of goes out like, oh, he forgot to shut the space hatch and he suffocates to death or something, or, you know, he just kind of dies in the Falcon of a heart attack, you know, sporadically or something or whatever, you know, if it's not honorable, then that would be stupid. Anyway, let me know what you think of this down below. I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks. Let's do a shoutout right now. Shout out goes to Pop Culture Minefield. Been meaning to give them one. They've been giving me some great comments, stuff like that. Cool channel, over 200 subs. Thank you guys. That's it. Subscribe here. Click that subscribe button, smash it, press it, whatever you gotta do, get subscribed, and I will see you next time.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.